have an outline for your studies, meaning have a proper plan, have a long-term plan. In fact, before you go into your studies, you don't want to go into battle and then just get eaten up like I did in my first year of studies, meaning I studied Sanskrit and modern Chinese side by side. In the third year, I added classical. In the second year, I added the third language, meaning classical Tibetan. So this was such an excruciating experience, especially in the first year when I studied both languages, and I got a little bit of traction. However, when I added the third language in the second year, I felt that the first two languages were just like escaping my memory on a very high speed. So in this way, even though I got good grades, I did not acquire long-term knowledge, meaning hurriedly I learned and hurriedly I forgot. And in order to prevent such an experience for yourself, because it is extremely frustrating. You put so much effort into it. You spend so many hours. You work day and night basically, and for so many weeks and for so many months, just in order that you add too many things to your plate too quickly, and then it just like gone again. If you were to pick these languages up again, you have to work through such a level of frustration, an unnecessary level of frustration and resistance, because again you need to put in all the effort to relearn it, or at least what has become latent to redo it. This can be prevented if you first of all focus on what you really want to study, and second, in this way you will have the energy to get there, and also you have a plan that makes sense. So you need a large vision and an achievable plan. In this sense, I recommend you to study one language per year, not more than this, because for me it made sense. Then afterwards, we had 4 years for bachelor. I ended up using 5 years for my bachelor, because essentially I studied 5 languages in my bachelor. So after the third or fourth year, I decided to extend my bachelor 1 more year, because I thought I studied some languages quite good, but other languages, they weren't so good. I needed to get much more thorough understanding in these languages in order to be able to have long-term benefits from them. Basically, you want to reach a stage where you can read easy to intermediate text without consulting the dictionary or a grammar for every word. In this way, you become more sustainable, or your progress becomes more sustainable, as you can just pick up books and easy and intermediate text and just sort of skim over them, read over them. And this will then further your learning curve, because this will be also very motivating to you. Essentially, you can then study for your long-term plan what is called a negative split, meaning you start off slow and you will become faster the more proficient you become. So have a rough idea of how much you need to study each language again, because first and foremost, they are tools. So don't get me wrong, it's very beautiful to study Sanskrit, it's very beautiful to study like classical Chinese, classical Tibetan, and so on. However, it's not the language itself you're looking for, it's the content you want to read and want to comprehend. That's why I understand them as tools at some stage, and decide how much you want to study each tool, or how much you need to study. Guys, if you have any questions, comments, drop them down below, and if you found this video helpful, then smash the like button. If you didn't, press the dislike button twice, just to be on the safe side. In either case, hit the subscribe button with the notification bell so that you never miss a video when I put one out. Alright guys, catch you at the top.